Hello friends and welcome back to what will be episode number 3 for playthrough in Master of Command. I did a little intermediate sort of half-hour video playthrough to basically get us to the point where we were able to just immediately go and fight. I believe it's this battle, right? Yeah, here. My only worry is there's another 10k stack there, and this is obviously quite an advanced army. As we go into this, we have two very good sort of brigades and then a third brigade that's kind of forming as a way to word it, I guess. They're kind of forming. The rest of them are obviously pretty good, and we've got Uniformist here. We have Volinsky's Nutmeggers, the 764th Regiment of Foot, Kyle's Woke Brigade, the Royal Scots, and then in here, as I was saying, we have 4 brigades to be named. We have a commander here to be named, and 2 brigades of Redcoat recruits to also be named. If anyone would like to throw their name into the hat, their name into the ring, their hat into the ring. Rhino, how you doing, mate? So our plan is basically, I'm going to upgrade these guys because honestly we kind of need just better troops. So they're upgraded. We've got the Royal Scots now, which makes sense that they're Scots. They're just not Grenadiers like we initially planned. We could upgrade these guys to, I believe, cavalry or cannons. I think our plan was to try and save that for the time being. We'll leave that just now. Yeah, I think we're going all in. We're just going to go straight in, fight this, and see how this goes. Wish me luck, friends, because I've never fought this battle. They're going to come. I'm worried they come over and it's like a 2v1. Oh, no, they're not. You're facing the enemy's headquarters. You cannot retreat. Losing destroys your army and ends the campaign, while victory will complete this region. Okay. So we have 2 very strong brigades. They have... Damn. Right, they're a mix. This probably concerns me the most, the sheer volume of cavalry. I fancy our chances here, if I'm completely honest.
Well, hello.
We have the Battle of Lagensbold. Eddie, thank you for dropping our prime here. I hope you're doing well, Mr. Bigwig. Appreciate that. Chris, how are you, mate? You're from Asfa. Hope you're well, Chris, and it's good to see you back, mate. I don't know if you've checked this out, but it's worth a lot of looks, eh? Eddie, also welcome back, mate. Appreciate using your Prime here for 82 months. I know for a fact, Eddie, you're leading the charge in terms of the longest subbed. So that means I've been streaming for 82 months now. Jeez.
Oh, well, hello there.
Eddie Brown gifted a tier 1 sub to Stream Elements. They have given 151 gift subs in the channel.
Eddie, thank you for looking after Stream Elements. You now own them. Good for you. A 6-year mod, it must be longer than that, right? 6 times 12 is 72. Now you've been mod longer than that, Chris. Jesus. And yeah, between Biz and Eddie, they're basically just modding adult film stars, random celebrities, e.g. T-Pain, and Stream Elements. Somebody's got to keep them going, right? Harka, how are you, mate? I am just loading in now, and it's sort of dawning on me what I've basically lured myself in for here. I think this is going to be a lot worse than I have imagined. I think my plan is going to be to move up, take position in this town, and sort of wait here and hope that they maybe come towards me. Then similarly take up position here and have our cavalry perhaps operate on this right. My only worry is that this is very open terrain and there could be a lot of damage put in there. On that sort of mentality, I think we might move our recruits up on the right here and have them just sort of hold. They're I mean, this is terrible chat, but they're basically the expendable section of this. The provincial cavalry is also semi-expendable, so I'll put them over this side. And then I also have recruits here, which I forgot about. The Royal Scots, they're going to move up and take position here. Jaegers can go with them. Zelensky's Nutmeggers can operate on the left. We have British fields, a British supply train. Damn, this must be going on and on if we've got a supply train. Damn. That's going to be interesting. Right, we're going to start. Immediately pause. The Scots and the Redcoats can take their time marching up. Jaegers, I need you to haul ass because we kind of need to post up and make it really awkward for the enemies approaching. So I think that's them done. Cannons, I'd like to set you up here. Make your way up to the front. Von Randolski is going to set up just here in the woods behind a little bit. Supply train in tow. Valensky's Nutmeggers are going to set up to the rear a little bit here. And then over here, this is probably our strongest part, is the left. We're going to try and just set them up in the town and hopefully not take too much fire. Our recruits are going to move probably towards this hill. And then our cavalry sort of in tow.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
82 months down and never a frown from downtown.
I don't know how you make these up. You're far wittier than I am, downtown Saddle Brown. Eddie, your unwavering support is incredibly humbling, and I appreciate it more than you probably know. Yeah, get the banhammer out, Chris, for the simpler times. Lamberto, how are you, mate? Welcome back. Well, all the gang's coming in tonight. 82 months, man. Wait. No. We're actually approaching 8 years of streaming. Bloody hell. No, wait. We're approaching... Sorry. 7 years of streaming. My maths is not mathing. So that's great. Right, now they had cannons, right, which are all in the centre. They're also not deployed. Are they just going to stand here and wait me coming to them? Because I'm not going to do that. I'm going to move up towards these... Probably going to look to attack the weakest flank with some cavalry. Which I'm looking now. I'm not entirely sure there is a weakest flank. Right, you guys, let's haul ass a bit and get in a position. You guys can go to the woods, I think. Our Jaegers have made it. They've got a very nice position here, and their cover is 99% with 100% elevation. That is ideal. So if anyone comes at them, they're going to have a very good position. The Royal Scots are going to take a position behind and quite a decent bit of cover. And then the recruits are going to take a position there, again, decent bit of cover. British Field Artillery is going to go here and hopefully offer a crossfire. Von Randolpski taking up the rear. Supply train is going to hang back. Right, we've got some strong sort of positions. Now, ideally, again, they're going to come towards me. They're kind of forming up, but they're just maybe wheeling. Lamberto, I'm pretty good, mate. My wife and I had our second little one, so I was on a little bit of a hiatus from streaming. We're kind of settling into the groove now, so I'm trying to do a stream a fortnight or stream a week, whatever I can fit in. And my Highland Games season's going a lot better than I thought. 7 years, man. Also pretty cool. I was at Creef Highland Games yesterday. Ewan McGregor was there, and he was literally standing in front of us whilst we were competing, like, encouraging us. It's pretty surreal. I don't know if we have the troops to do this, by the way. I really don't. We obviously have an incredibly strong position here. You guys, we can definitely do better. So if we just do like this, and then that. Is that a good move or not? Do we want Valensky's Nutmeggers to go and... I don't really want them like rushing in or anything. I want them being like a strong flanking force. I think we'll move them to here just now, nice and slow, nice and easy. And I'm debating, do we move the Jaegers up and like an... I don't know. Let's get these guys unlimbered. And they can hopefully... I can't quite fire yet. Move them to there, they can get a better line of fire. We're going to be just out of range. So here we've got our cavalry, there's Irish Grenadiers, we have Fusiliers. We're definitely outclassed in this right flank, so if they do push us here, I reckon we're in quite a bit of trouble. Again, they're not running, they're going to be fresh. I think we're going to have to move up and force the engagement, by the way. Are they coming? I think they're more just matching me. The downside is we have a very strong position here. I am wondering if we move over here, again taking our time with it, and I maybe try and fight a series of small battles. Now what I mean by that is we'll engage the left. If they all start moving to us, we can maybe move up the centre, but we slowly engage. Chloride, good to see you, mate. It very much does. I'm kind of annoyed at myself for not just getting it earlier. But here we are. You guys are going to hang out. In fact, let's go stream left, because then they can maybe wheel round. Yeah, Biz, and I have 2 recruits. They have like maybe 6. I do have some pretty good troops in my my army here, but they definitely have the general class. Now, how fresh are we? Full stamina. I reckon if we move to here, right? You guys are going to run a little bit just to fill the gap. Slow down. this hill should offer us some protection from like volleys from the side, and then we have our very good we have our very good cavalry here that can go around. So I will get very good cover bonuses on this fence. They will have none because they're out in the open. Unfortunately, they are in fact going to end up taking position essentially on that. But our cavalry is going to go there. I do wonder, is this going to force the rest of the line into action, or we're going to be fighting a small battle? Looks like we might be fighting a small battle. There we go. We got the first volleys off. That's good. Ideally, we can get the second volley off here as well with the nutmeggers. 2 volleys into them. Excellent. Before they can fire. A coherent volley. 3 volleys into them. So they're down almost 100 men already. We just need to be careful that they don't overwhelm us like here. So it looks like it's going to be 3 on 3, which is honestly fine for me. I think we'll get one more volley here and we'll pull these lads back. Come on, boys. Get the volley off, because they're going to fire at you very soon. Can you fire now? No. Come on, boys. Those... Oh, they're recruits. It's hard not to charge them. Maybe I should just charge them. Should I just charge them? Right, run back. Get out the way. We can form up here. Sort of stay at the back. Right, so far good engagements, I would say. Our cannons and whatnot are doing nothing. We're going to move them up to the flank. Maybe they can force them into action. Again, we're fighting a small battle here. That's part of the much larger battle. I would say that this is the only unit I'm really worried about here. I think the rest of them, if they charge us, our cavalry is going to just eat them up. Yeah, I'm very tempted to just charge them, but they're kind of all just firing at our... Are you guys good at melee? You guys are. You guys not so much. Felinski's nutmeggers, let's get up the flank here. We're going to try and fire a volley. And once we've fired, I think we're going to try and break these recruits. And see what we can do. We're not fighting the French, but there's a lot of French involved. Let's go, boys. Let's break them. You boys could just charge over the field, but it feels a bit like a waste by doing that. Pretty nice charge there, actually. Just wondering if I should be pulling out or not. One more volley from each of them, absorb the fire at the fence, and I think we're going to close the gap here. The Fusiliers are who I'm worrying about. They've... Oh, excellent. Can you boys run them down? Maybe I just keep exchanging here. Think about right. They're shattered. That's excellent. We're going to stop running. We're going to do this. We're going to fire at them from behind. I think we just keep engaging the way we are here. I think we can break them. We truly are blessed. Listen, this shouldn't break terms of service. I'm not trying to sell my body or whatever the hell is going on. No one wants to see me sitting here with my top off. Let's be honest. If they are, they're definitely in the wrong place. Right, you guys are actually very good at shooting. I'd like to fire at them. I think their morale's about to break. And the dream is that their morale breaks and then we charge them. You boys are going to move up because they're about to break. And you know what? Balls tip, they're about to go. Let's just finish that. Boys keep firing at them. You boys wheel and we'll fire at them. They are sending more men over. Excellent. We could maybe set up here and get a really strong position. I do need to route them first. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here. Okay, boys, do your thing. Excellent. They are gone. We'll pull back here, get rid of melee, and hopefully we can route them. This is going too well. Let's just try and move you up a little bit more, like so. Are they... interesting. You guys can move to here. You guys can fire when you're ready. Lovely, and then let's do the business because they are done. You boys can just march. You boys can march. We're trying to take up a better position because they're done. Let's be honest, they're absolutely done. Right, very good start, I would say. The morale is definitely down on their side. We're trying... no, don't fire here, please. I don't know if they're trying the fire, by the way. Put that out there. You boys are going to actually run, get in position. Can you boys finish them off and charter them, please? They are shooting, I think. We just need them to be shattered so that they're definitely not coming back. You boys are fine, regaining stance. Excellent, that's what we wanted. They are done. No, don't charge, just chill. Get your breath back. You guys maybe come round a little bit more so we can crossfire. These boys are ready to go, I would say. Linsky's nutmeggers are going to hopefully rest up. They are very tired. These guys are going to get a volley off on them, and then these guys are going to move up and hopefully get a volley off as well. Cover is still 65%. We'll just turn you around a little bit. There's two of them coming this way. Still 65%. Beautiful. Lovely volley there. We're going to move them up. We're not forcing action in the centre yet. Their cannons have just opened up on us, which is not what I want. We pull back here. I think we get a couple of volleys in them, and then maybe just get stuck in. We've basically collapsed our left. Units get 2 times accuracy at 50% of their range. So Hazel's closer. She doesn't want to do that outside of Highland units. Got you, mate. Appreciate the light backseating. Let's move in and get a volley off here. So I really want to hold fire here, get into the red zone. I assume this is like an accuracy fall off. Although the boys just fired, so that's that, I guess. You boys can hold here and hopefully they're done. Jesus. Let's just try and finish that. You boys can hopefully just reload and get ready for the next one. We just need them to shatter. Beautiful. This is going insanely well. Please stop charging. They're going to fire a volley at you. Let's go boys back here. Rest up. Okay, this is going very well. This is going very well. I'm now debating, do we move up? It's such a strong position here though, isn't it? But they're all over the place. I also don't want too much to micro though. Let's get the Jaegers to here. We'll just maybe push the issue a little bit. Let's come here. British artillery can move to the top of there. Kill von Randowski there. The supply train, I think, is going to have to make a move out here. I think it's going to have to. But you boys are set up. You boys are resting. You kind of need ammo. We're going to need quite a bit of ammo out here, actually. Experience for the recruits would be good. I just don't want to push that flank quite yet, but I appreciate what you're saying, Uniform. To pull them back just so we've got a better line of fire. 65, fine. Zelensky's nutmeggers are unfortunately tired once again, but we just need to draw them into combat and then get the volleys ready. If I do this, they shouldn't fire, right? Theory. That works. Nope, that works at all. Okay. Balls to this, let's get rid of them. We could probably get them out of here. Then we just need them to shatter, pull our nutmeggers back again, and we can concentrate on the actual fusiliers that are probably more the danger unit here, actually. These boys have been absolutely golden here. Almost 1,000 casualties. Approaching a 10-to-1 KD. Insane. Pull them back again, give them a wee bit of rest, and then look to move in here again, I'd say. These lads are on 55% cover. I don't want to move too close and give their cavalry a chance to get in the way here. I think you boys are going to move up and take position here. Kale von Randowski here, we're firing away right. They have actually moved up here and I was paying no attention. Jeez, right, okay. There's a big ask here on these lads to hold this side. But we might be able to do some magic here. This has been incredible out here, I would say. Like really, like wow. We've done very well. The ammo is getting very low though, and this does not appear to be very fast. Can this run? It cannot run. Jeez, okay. Damn, alright. This boy's still resting. You boys are hopefully going to 2v1 them, right? I would say you're not firing. Again, Kyle's Walk Brigade are actually melee units, so should probably be using them as such. You guys can fall back, we kind of need you to rest a little bit. These lads have been golden here. We're absolutely trouncing them. The downside we have here is the ammunition there at 0%. Only one thing for it. We'll move up, we'll try and get in a shootout with them and pin them in, honestly. Boys are getting a charge up, they should be at plenty of time to cover. They're still fresh, so that should be absolutely golden. You boys come here. And we're going to fire things, we're just about ready to go. And then Zelensky's nutmeggers are good to fire a volley as well. Right, over here we should probably come back and pay attention. First volleys are being exchanged on this flank. Keep them back here, so I think we just took a fire. A volley. Use my words. Let's move you guys back here and we'll swing you around. Go from Randowski there. Cannons are doing their bit. Ammo is still painfully slowly making its way over to the side. Zelensky's nutmeggers are going to move here. You guys can fire there. You boys are going to swing it around, and honestly I think we're just going to continue the Highland charge we've got going here. let's melee them. Two sides, get them broken. You boys can come over here and hopefully just reload and prepare it all for another approach. They're going to shatter, I think. Very surprised if they don't. Brilliant. You keep going into there, you boys reform. Centre. Centre's looking pretty strong. Oh shit, they've went round us. Bollocks. Von Randowski's going to have to come round. This is going to be pretty rough, I think. Fuck. Well, we're going to get an cavalry, that's for sure. Do I want to send our big man in here? Entirely sure I do, but I don't really have much choice. The cannons are about to get light. Need to do that to kind of hold them up here, don't we? You guys are going to come this way and try and get around their flank. So we're one on the left, like, I mean crushing them. Elsewhere it's kind of a bit meh. You boys can move up there and take your time with it. You boys can hopefully shatter them and we'll see what we can do. They have absolutely trounced us here. How's our commander getting on? Nothing great. Jaegers. Oh no, those needs to come here. You boys need to hold your fire. Nope. Run. Jesus Christ. You boys need to fire them. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is going to absolutely devastate us, but it needs to be done. We're actually close to losing our general here. These guys are not built for melee, they're retreating. Fuck. Jesus. Like, you boys have done your bit, you need to come and get a quick rest before we continue our crawl around this side. We need you to come back, big man. The recruits are doing their job. Let's move them up. We need to get one of the melee here. Let's save our Jaegers. How are we doing here? Cavalry has been absolutely shat on. In terms of, like, I've just misused them. Their morale's about to break. We're probably going to lose them. I dare say they're probably out of here. Right, we've managed to regather this. Their cavalry shatter. I think it has. Shit, they were facing the wrong way. Right, let's try and get a defensive line formed here and just see what we can do. This is looking pretty. Oh fuck, Walensky's nutmeggers just. You boys need to brace. You boys need to brace. Come on, boys, get braced. And let's go. Kyle's what brigade 2, I guess. We're just pouring in trying to save the nutmeggers. Flank's looking less and less hot, has to be said. This is very close. I think I've been grossly incompetent in the centre and kind of left some of my men to their own demise in the worst way you possibly can. Recruits have done their job, which is obviously a good thing. Just need some cover here. You boys are not going to hold them. Or are you? They are holding them. They've almost routed one of them. This is our strongest showing here, I would say. And I think we need to come over and try and get rid of as many units as we can, most we can. The ammo is coming, we're going to try and get them to here, and you lads are going to take up position here. I really need Walensky's nutmeggers to come back, like, big time. Commander here is doing his job, we're sort of duking it out. Royal Scots are kind of average at everything, they don't really excel at any part of combat, I guess. Here we're doing some nice shooties, which is obviously good. Von Randowski's here just continuing to steady the flank. We're beating them by 13% morale at the moment, so that's something, I guess. You boys can run here, we might be able to get a volley off. The British supply train's going to come in behind. The nutmeggers are back, which is very good news for us because we're going to need them over here. I think we could pretty much get rid of these guys if we get them on the flank. We just need our recruits here to hold out, like the heroes that we know they are. They've almost routed these Fusiliers, which is honestly quite an impressive showing for some recruits that are literally in their first battle. These lads are taking a lot of fire here, and them just to maintain. I do wonder if we move our general just behind them to offer them some mad shoutouts. Maybe you boys move up to this sort of tree line, see what we can do here, put some pressure on. The nutmeggers. Let's put them over here. We're just going to run. If they get tired, they get tired, so be it. You boys come to here and meet the supply train. Right. Lamberto's Lions. Remind me after the battle, Lamberto, I would be more than happy. I'm desperate to get some named units and start growing an attachment to them. The Royal Scots are doing excellent. They're keeping them busy. They should be shooting, though not. Getting ready to bayonet charge. You lads are going to come here. Hopefully get a volley into them. Then we're going to go charging in. Do we fire into them? Fire at the cannon. Fire. No, I'm going to fire at them. Pulse it. But it looks like they have already fired. How many men do they have? 200. Should be able to wipe them pretty easily, I think. Ammunition going back up. How does that work? It's the first time we've done it. Ammunition's 100%. Let's go. Over here, boys. Take your time. Ammo can just follow. These lads can swing it around. Get ready for just the fire at the rear. Then we should be done, and then I'm hoping we can just roll this round. I'm not even going to check on these lads anymore. As probably terrible banter as that is, just because I literally just need them to stand there and absorb fire. That's their job now. That's where we are with them. Nope, you lads can just come here. You boys hopefully fire one more volley, and then we'll get stuck in. About to fire their volley. 1,600 kills on our cavalry now. I would imagine they're probably in with a very good shout of finishing with over 1,000 kills. One of them's routed, but the boys have done heroic work here. Like, very impressive. These guys will rout with the next big volley they get, e.g. when these guys fire and these guys fire, I think. And then ideally what we do is you guys just go into melee and get rid of them. 1, 2, 3 of you are going to try and form up here. They do not need to be sprinting, they can take their time. You guys are hopefully going to shatter them. Job done. They need a break though. There's a rope brigade charge in there. Linsky's Nutmeggers move here and then get a breather. And shatter, thank you very much. So 1, 2, 3 are going to come here and do this. Eagers can come here and do that. These recruits are still holding this hill. Heroic work here. A lot of time for that. They're going to get just outgunned now, I think. The Scots can move up to here. Regiment here. What we get here. The Linsky's Nutmeggers can go here. Ideally here we have a complete shutout and they don't manage to actually retreat any units intact. No idea whatsoever if that has any long-term repercussions for the campaign, but I like the idea of a complete and total victory. You boys can move to here whilst you can. You boys can honestly continue moving. Linsky's Nutmeggers can go there. This is looking pretty nice, honestly. Oh, beautiful. They're going to break. Linsky's Nutmeggers can just rest here. They're going to break. Volleys, please. No, please don't have to the turn. Well, that's that. We're going to move these lads over, and I think we have... I mean, it's been touch and go, but we've got the win now, I think. It's just a matter of time. They're done. They're going to come over and join. You lads are going to rest here. Well, they've charged them. The boys, if they hold the hill, I'll be so impressed. They're fighting Irish Grenadiers that outnumber them. Yeah, that was a massive ask. Huge ask. Right, we do have an opportunity here to actually rest these boys, so I should probably stop sprinting. They're not sprinting. Okay, let's get you boys here. Eagers here. Recruits can hang back a little bit. One Randolphi's going here. Ammunition can come here. Right, well, we're not getting away from this scot-free. That goes without saying. You boys can pull back. Give your rest to the far side of the hill. Oh. Shit. I wasn't expecting that there. Oh, mate. Well, that was an unexpected flash at the end there. Could have done without that. We're going to move our man up just to give shout-outs to the boys that are right behind. The recruits here are kind of faltering, which is not great. Boys can come over here. So we've got 3 units left for them, 4 for us. They're probably in slightly better nick than we are, though it has to be said. You boys get a chance to reload. Let's just get these lines straightened a little bit. Kind of gutted to lose the von Randolphi with Linsky's Nutmeggers there. They're a very valuable commodity to have. Let's just move that. Oof, that was a big volley that just came against there. Randolphi needs to stay close, give these boys the shout-outs they need. They are on the verge of breaking. I don't really want to charge them. The Irish Grenadiers seem to be all that actually remain at the moment, and I I think they're chasing down some of our recruits and Zelensky's nutmeggers. Reg, Fred, how are you? We've definitely not won, no. We're in the process of cleaning out this battle, but it doesn't look great. You boys are actually going to be slow and take your time. We're going to keep the commander with you. You boys are going to move to here, I hope. You guys can fire there. Jaegers should be able to continue skirmishing them. I'm hoping if I set up in this water and they come back at us, they're going to be pretty tired by the time they do get into combat with us. Let's get rid of that. Hopefully you guys can fire in there. Let's try and get some of the morale back here actually. Beautiful volleys there. There's got one real remaining unit. I think we just need to engage them like simultaneously, and I think we're in big trouble. These guys, they're actually chasing down that unit. I think they are. Jesus, they were. I'll be damned. I'm going to set these lads up here because they're going to have to come through this, which I think slows them. Let's continue firing on the hole. Again, these boys are the actual really good shooters, so let's just continue firing. You can. You boys move as close as you can, give them the shoutouts. Their morale's not going to last forever. Kyle's Boat Brigade can get even closer. I'm not saying I want to fire like point blank, but they are on the verge of. They're going to waver if we get a good volley in here. Come on, Boat Brigade. Yes, yes. But who? Oh, it's these guys left. Damn it. Right, I'll get you lads can wheel. We'll just take the high ground here, and hopefully these guys can sort of dictate the pace of this battle. You boys are going to form up here and hopefully get a pretty deafening volley when the time comes. Boys can come here, and then the Jaegers, they just posting up. No, they're coming and they're knackered. They're not going to last long in the fight. Now they're coming across like swampy terrain here. So I'm going to wait. We're going to try and get as many volleys at them as we can. Von Randolski's going to close. How's the cover here? Not great. Let's just move back a little bit and try and drag them right into the mix here. That's the drain. Jaegers hopefully get one more volley off them, we'll fall back. It's not over yet, Biz. So 416 here. We'll get another volley into them. I don't know, they have no ammo left. That's obviously a good time. So 416 was a full volley of 434 main gas. Not a terrible return. I think we'll get one more volley and then we'll maybe try to pull back. We've got two units lying in wait that are ready to fire. Unfortunately, one... Oh, they're charging. That is a bold move. I am going to pull back, actually. They can run because they're fresh. We stood waiting on them. So we can pull to here. Is there fire at will? Fire, free fire. Oh no, we shouldn't have done that. Oh no, we shouldn't have done that. That was very silly on my part. I clicked a button I've never clicked before. And I think that could have been a lot better. Now, I would say we still haven't won this because that's actually a very good unit with very good morale. And I'd say there's probably a significant chance that they might post up here. So I think you guys need to come here and get ready to fire on the flank. You guys need to come here. We need to keep you nearby for morale purposes. Now they've charged us. They have absolutely no energy left. I'm kind of debating whether I should be just... They're charging and no... Oh, okay, bold move. Great, two volleys from almost point blank range here, which is kind of wild. Royal Scots can come here. We get fired at from multiple sides, which is obviously great. You guys wheel. Some lovely damage going in here. You guys need to get into melee and countercharge them. You boys form up here. You boys form up here. You boys stay close. Shit, they're cutting through us. Balls it. Big things in the heat of battle. I'm just looking at the morale. Ours was actually going down faster, so I've just sent the general in. They're down to 1 bar now. They are collapsing. That was very close. That was a lot closer than I would like it to be, if I'm completely honest. That was far too close. Subs the Jaegers. Maybe blind. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Well, I'll be honest, we got an Arschfeld there. We deployed 9,000 men, we lost 4k. They deployed 20 and they only lost 6,000. But they're apparently done. Now, we can ransom. We can get a shit. We're going to need the reservists. Or do I take the veterans? I'm going to go for reservists here. I think we desperately need it. We lost uniform. He actually died. Damn. Look at our recruits that held that flank. Is that Lamberto's Lions going in there? It has to be. The boys were absolute heroes. Lamberto's Lions. What can we make them? They can only go cavalry at the moment, unfortunately. But that's okay. Right, no one else here is leveled up, right? Oh, Redcoat recruits. Level 4, so we could make them British foot. Tempting. Not that impressed with the Jaegers, if I'm honest. Kind of ass. Right, let's recover as many of them as we can, and we'll refill ammo naturally. Here we need to get another officer soon. We're blind. I don't think anyone is here for that reason, as I mentioned earlier. I don't believe that to be the reason whatsoever. Now, who does the most? It's probably Valensky's nutmeggers that do the most riding. But I don't know if we can put that on you. Unless I just... Nice. 96 stamina is pretty great. Right, so here, did we get any decent... What's this? Tompions. Tight-fitting barrel plugs that reduce fouling and moisture. Small refinement. This will decrease in misfires. So we probably want that in the 764th. These lads. These grenadiers. They look like grenadiers, I'm not sure if they are. I think I want to put that on them. Again, they're shooters. They're shooters, so we want them being as accurate as we can. Melee damage received, boost to stamina, no thanks. Reload and stamina boost, that's pretty good actually, but we can't use that. What's this? Stamina and move speed, that would be really good on our provincial lads. Our charging boys here. I like that. And then for you lads, you've not just got basics, have we? We upgraded them, didn't we? Yeah, we've not got belly basics, that's something. Melee damage received, we can... Oh, I can't increase that apparently. That's great, I guess. Alright, so we go out here, that's us finished. Oh, okay. Cool. Choose your doctrine. Foreign advisors, combat effectiveness, army experience game, infantry morale, that seems incredible. Artillery move speed 50%, artillery reload 10%, it has to be this. Roast beef of old England. Okay, we've got 3 options now. We unlock the Hanoverian Corps. Spiffing victory. Okay, so there's 3 of them. Protect Thuringia, reinforce Hanover, occupy Franconia. So, what do we want here? The Screamer Lippe Artillery joins your army. Hessian Grenadiers. Reward Etat Major Doctrine is acquired. That's so cool. I'm just drawn into this with this. Is there any way you can turn your mic up? Definitely, yes. Thank you, Blind. What am I doing here? Please tell me if that's better or not, or just the same. Anyway, we're going with this one. Continue. We're in the HRE, baby. The HRE. Act 2, Thuringia. It's the same. Oh, god damn it. And what about now? And it's still the same. It's actually fairly boosted in OBS. I didn't want to like too much more. Please let me know if that's any different or if it's just as bad. That's louder now, right? Tell me if it's too loud or if it's okay. It's also fine. Yeah, I'll blame the Belgian and the Yank. Temperatures plummet. General, your army stands upon a new frontier. The enemy has used the lull to prepare. Patrols flood the roads and field armies will begin hunting us once we've made our presence known. The years turn cold early, within weeks snow will be regular and marches will slow. Lay in provisions and firewood and expect to fight in winter throughout this country. Secure your supply depot, but do not linger. Press the advance before your supplies diminish. Okay, so we're here, we're replenishing. There's a supply cache. We need to secure 5 convoys and 5 encampments. There's a convoy right on our doorstep. We're obviously going to go to the supply cache at the start. We've got 4 of these bad boys to use. I think I'm going to continue the move speed. And I might go for veterancy, I think. Yeah, then we're just letting everyone recover, basically. Right, supply cache. Okay, this cache was laid down in haste before the ground froze, and though it holds a fair share of coin and cartridges, there is precious little food to be found. Okay, not ideal. There's a convoy here. I think we'll go and hit this. Just we're not in the best form, so we'll maybe just take an extra day of replenishment here, and then we'll go in. Your Grace, a string of packed mules and carts has been intercepted, their casks sloshing with spirits, bound for taverns and camps across the lines. The smugglers claim no allegiance, offering a share of their stock if allowed to pass. We may take what is offered and let them go, or seize the entire haul. Okay. So we purchase beer. Purchase wine, or we can just seize it. I think we'll just take them. Right, up here we have a slums. I think we might head north and go towards this encampment. I'm also going to do this and reduce our provision consumption due to the advice. Okay. Your Grace, our scouts came upon a lone campfire by the roadside, where an older man sat in quiet contemplation. His coat is worn, yet the cut marks him as once belonging to the staff of a great army. He speaks little of his past, though the sharpness in his eye tells of long years in the field. With the right, we need someone. Convince him of our cause. Hire the veteran as a regimental staff. Tour the veteran of our prestigious encampment. Absolutely. That is very good. Especially on seeing these lads that are basically just filling the gap just now. This is what we want on Redcoat recruits. 100% what we want. Okay, good. There is a battlefield. We will visit that. We're going to go over here. There is a town. We kind of need a town to just try and balance out so we can grab. Your Grace, in the far meadow, our allied cavalry have met the enemy's horse. Squadrons wheel and trade cuts, carbines crack at close range, and pickets scatter along the hedgerows. We may put in our cavalry and press the affair, at which the allied cavalry will dress on us and join our forces if they survive. Send our light cavalry in at lightning pace. Oh, class! Got free dragoon guards. Excellent. We'll go up to here now, I think. Oh, that was an army of 10,000 men. They're coming towards us. Right, we're going to take a quick pause. We obviously need to get a commander in here and someone named, so we'll do that when we get to this town. If anyone wants a unit right now, we have Lamberto's Lions here who are on the left. We should really give them better equipment, actually. Why not? We might as well use these. I've also got for infantry some. Why can't we put that on you? Oh, it's cavalry. Idiot. Can I put that on Valensky's nutmeggers? I think I can. It makes sense. We've got an elite unit here that we use like a lot. Very good. You don't know what your officer should be named. Armoured Van Heist. You spend the points, Blind, I'll do that. General, you tell me you're not creative. Let's get you. Let's build a legacy with Lamberto here, right? We'll go for. Major Pear Trees Mad Lads. You can't be a general and be in frontline command. Come on now. That's just insane. So we've got Lamberto and Major Pear Trees. We'll just go for Pear Trees Mad Lads, actually. Right? That way, you know, it makes sense. Spending these. True Blind. What would you... So you want me to name the officer... In fact, we can name here. You can command... you can command General, which is, I'm sure, something you want. Armored Van Heist. Armored Van Heist is now in here. Strikes me as a man who perhaps wears a hat that doesn't necessarily match the rest of him. This was Belgian looking uniform from the time. It's kind of cavalry, is that more than anything. I like it. Oh, give me the Dragoon Guards, but that's lame. Doing my shit. Yeah, I mean, we have... So if anyone wants a unit named and you have some points, or honestly you want to leave a comment, we still have an entire brigade here with no names. And ironically, the units under Van Heist, we now have 2 named with British Dragoon Guards. Pretty great, actually. Here, let's just put some equipment on these guys. Land pattern carbines. We'll just leave that. We give them some horse. No, we can't just give them a horse. 6 and 6. 6 and 4. We give them some boost accuracy and reload, which is never a bad thing. Morale recovery, maybe not. Everyone else is kind of for selling, really. We could give you boys a bit of cover effect. This might as well use it, right? But still grinding for that VIP. Toxic, to welcome you back, I will give you a free unit. Artillery, potential recruits, you can build them. Our Jaegers, our provincial cavalry, which again can turn into something. Our dragoons, what are you fancying, Toxic? Insane. We had the fry up for dinner and I've just drank a full one of these, which is like, it's like 1.5 litres. Byzantine Greek fire. It is done. And we want the Jaegers. Okay. Toxic Del Jaegers. Makes sense to me. Hope it meets your approval. Martin, the man of egg, how are you, mate? Hope you're well. Right, can we make it to this town? I wonder. No, there's no way we're making that. Well, looks like we're getting a scrap here. The Battle of Mingingen. Austrian veteran feud. Oh dear. I bet there's not many recruits now, right? Bloody hell. Oh god, this is an actual, like, army. These aren't like, This is this looks kind of rough, man. I won't lie. This is a proper army that's slightly larger than us as well. Right, we do have some buildings here we can use. We have some good woods here, so I wonder if we put I wonder if we stick the new lads on the left. Have them take up position here. You boys can come over here and we'll go that way with you. This is our main body of the army, so there's not even any... I mean, there's some fences here. We could try and take a position on the right with them. Do they have cavalry cannons? I didn't pay attention. They have 2 that are veterans. That's not great for us. Not great at all. So you lads are going to, I think, deploy here. And we're going to try and rush up to the right side a bit. 1, 2, 3 of you here. Polski's Nutmeggers in support. Von Randowski is going to stay here. Supply trains stay there. Cannons will probably set up next to this building, I think. Recruits, Jaegers in the middle, cavalry floating on the left, able to help where we need them. So, we're going to pause it just now. Lamberto's Lions and Pear Trees Mad Lads. I think we're going to move them to like here, and then we'll survey once they're there. They are supported by the Dragoon Guards, which is honestly quite exciting. You can win line fights easily. Oh, is it? See, you guys obviously, you guys know the meta in the game. I don't. Aaron, how you doing, mate? The game is going. I really, really enjoy it. But my god, it can be challenging. Very challenging at times. Bowen, how are you, buddy? Good to see ya. What be occurring? You guys need to just get up here, and then the provincial cavalry can go to the woods. I think that's everyone, right? Oh, not you guys, sorry. We'll try and put you here on the fence line. Actually looks as if they are going to be quite aggressive. So let's do a little bit of running here. Actually, I don't entirely know if you guys need to run, but Toxic Del Jaegers, definitely want them moving up. Do you want them in the woods or do you want them here? Probably woods. Woods. Austrians been for Serbian. Kyle, how are you? Well, the Woke Brigade are not advancing. That's not ideal. One of our big hopes here. Boys can go here. Boys. Again, these are our recruits, remember. We're giving them quite a big task here. Holding this side on their own. You can see your tats. I don't have any tattoos. Quite proudly. Not my thing. The Byzantine Greek fires come. Oh, they're firing at us. What are they going for? Go for Jaegers there. Jaegers can move up to... Oh, in fact, I'm going to leave them where they are. Boys stay here. Provincial cavalry can stay behind. Right, our general is just posted up. I respect it. You guys are going to go here. Byzantine Greek fire can deploy. I think we'll go in this village. Supply train's going to be behind them. Right, this looks okay. This looks okay. There is a tree line here we can take, and then you guys can use this building. Pinsky's nutmeggers in the rear. Right. I think we're going to have to be a bit more aggressive in this flank, actually. I see volleys going out, so that means that they are closing. So we are firing with some sharpshooters here, which have fired at us, and we have not fired at them. We did. We got one more kill than they did. Okay, cavalry. I think we're going to go round. We might go probe this a bit. I think we just need these guys here. You guys come around here and see if we can wipe them out, right? The Bright Ideas Brigade. I've heard far worse names before. Oh dear. Those cannons are an ouchie. Right, you boys, we're actually going to have to run a little bit, I think. And you lads are going to come here. Here, we've got very nice position, actually. What's your cover here? 40%. It's not great. Probably do better. He's not meggers here. Okay. Supply train's fine. Let's actually just say deploy here. And then Von Randowski, you're far too far forward. Let's get you up in the hill. You boys fire at them. Let's pull back the cav. Jaegers are doing their job, holding them up. You boys are getting in a position. Ideally here. You can run, they can walk. Okay. Bowen, please remind me of that, because I will definitely forget with how much micro I'm going to have to do here. The Woke Brigade are going to set up in the woods behind. They're still taking fire here, aren't they? Let's move up, get a volley off. Can't. Pull back. Jaegers, again, it's buying us a bit of time. Right, we have Jaegers over here, Vet and Fusiliers. We'll send the Nutmeggers out in the flank, I think. You boys are about to fire at the very nice volley, actually. You boys are doing fine, considering how much damage you're taking. The Royal Scots, I'm pretty sure, quite a balanced unit, if I'm not mistaken. And here, we're going to bring you guys here. You guys are going to fire at them. Alberto's lines can come here. Let's move up, try and fire a volley, and then we'll pull out. Before they get to fire, I think. And fire. Beautiful, let's get out there before they fire at us. Did get a volley off, unfortunately. Again, these are recruits here doing a job for us. Provincial Guard's going to come up, and I think we're going to charge them here. Try and break through towards our artillery if we can. The Woke Brigade are going to move up and prepare a volley, and then once they fire, I think we'll make things happen a bit. So you boys fire now. We'll pull them out and bring them over here, I think. Go, back you come, lads, back you come. Boys pull back again. Just keep keep them busy. Right flank, I just need these boys to hold, which they're honestly not doing very well. Flensky's Nutmeggers are coming into the fray, I think. We're going to have to actually charge with them, otherwise this side is looking very likely to collapse. But the question remains, am I just throwing these guys away then? Just charge, see what we can do. Right here we're winning, which is obviously nice. Let's get you lads ready and then we go. Can you boys just fire? No. Okay, let's just move up. You boys go over here. You boys wheel around. Byzantine Greek fire can fire over here. How's the charging going, lads? Oh, very well. Jesus. Very well. I think they've routed one unit within their second. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Right, you lads, let's close the gap and let's melee charge. I think we might be able to break them. Could be wishful thinking though. Appreciate that that's the honest situation. Here we're doing fine. We've managed to rout the sharpshooters. Kyle's Walk Brigade can come over here. God knows we need help. You boys just keep trying to charge them. You boys fire at them. Right, Valensky's Nutmeggers, I've put you guys in for a hell of a job here. We're going to try and pull you back. Need to try and keep them alive and in the fight. Are they still in the fight here? Because they're about to break. If we can get a volley off. Can they just fire? No. Please fire, they're going to rout. Come on, get the volley off before you rout yourselves. Come on, boys. Yes. Excellent. Right, you pull back just now. They're going to retreat towards you. They have very good Jaegers here. They've got a very long range. Let's maybe just pull down here. Go this way. Right, what are we doing? Sorry, I'm not paying attention to these lads. You boys are going to fall back a bit. We're just going to give them a bit of ground and we're going to try and retake this. You boys are going to go long here and then the two of you are going to set up here. Jaegers in mine as well. Right, over here, how we doing? Did not pay too. Oh shit, they routed our cavalry. Fuck. Okay, this isn't going very well. Let's get our commander up. I think we might need to actually charge the guns with our commander if I'm honest. The Greek fire's doing pretty well. We're going to try and move them up if we can. We've got quite a nice line here actually, if I'm honest. Very nice line. Quite a bit of pressure on them. Can you boys charge them? Maybe try and break them? Maybe just not quite in time. Slag, how are you, buddy? Right, done no damage there. Let's turn around. We'll try and get into these guys. I'm happy for you to fire a volley if you can. Doesn't look very doable, so we'll just charge them. Over here. You boys look at them. You boys look at them. Our general should be charging straight up the middle, right? Shit, they're kind of filling the gap a bit. Bollocks. Okay. Right, you boys are going to have to come over here and get involved there. Have to run as well. Get the party going. You lads have a new job. I think we're going to have to bring them. I think we're going to have to. Can he slip through there? I'm not sure he can. British Dragoon Guards are back and they're fresh. We're going to bring them over here and we're going to try and charge them. Try and break them if we can. Difficulty is definitely ramped up from Act 1 to where we are just now. That's for sure. Can you boys fire at them? Yes, you can. Some very nice morale damage actually. Move up, and then you guys can also move up and try and use the bushes to advantage actually. Dragoons have fired, so we are going to go melee and we're going to charge. You guys are going to take this opportunity to move up, and I think here what we're going to do is we need to leave them here because we can't have this collapse. Fire at the Jaegers. Valensky's Nutmeggers have just been absolutely dicked by these guys in the charge. I think I'm going to take this opportunity and we're going to run our commander up here and just get stuck into these lads. I think they're not done. They're not done at all. Just broke our cavalry. Silver match for free throw. Wow! Very nice match to go to. I'm sure you'll agree, Slag. I envy you, mate. Good times. Let's go. Let's go. Two sides. They're done. Right. Just need to try and clean this up as best we can. The Greek fire is honestly doing some pretty good work for us. Move these lads up to a better cover position. Toxic Del Jaegers are doing well. Not looking too hot here, it has to be said. I think we're going to do this. Von Randolski can go there, the Nutmeggers can move over here and see if we can do anything about them. Oh no, Von Randolski's going this way apparently, that's not what I ordered, but here we are. We won't go into melee. So, very nice. Good match to go to, the US played well. Can't remember the exact score, but I know it was a win, right? Right, rear volley, surely they're breaking, right? The morale's not dropping that much, jeez. Our recruits here are doing their job, though. That's all we can ask. Move them up. We're going to move around here. We're going to try and rear charge them properly. Now here, we're looking actually pretty good. Can you guys fire at them? Kyle's Woke Brigade's going to turn. Toxic Del Jaegers are going to move up. And then the 3 you lads can come to here. This is going to be a win, but my god, it's going to cost quite a lot. If you get me. It's going to cost a lot. You guys maybe move up. What's our cover here? Oh, 75%, that's very good. You know what? Let's just where is it? This one. That. That one. What volley fire is? One more volley and then I think we're going to charge them our general. Here we go. Didn't honestly do that much. Well, in we go before they break. They might break here. Pear Tree's Mad Lads are going to move up. They are not exhausted, so we're going to try and rear charge them. Plenty of time for us to get the charge on. We're going to move up and get them. The boys can come over here, and then over here there should be like an absolute, like a gangbang on these fugitives done. Right. Not an easy battle. Not an easy battle at all. He's taken some really difficult decisions at the right time for this to be a victory. I think our casualties are going to be really quite high here. Like I reckon probably 30 to 40%. Decent enough pay though. We're right next to the town, which is nice. We lost 3,000. They lost almost 4. Captured 5,000 though, which is great. Do we take money and ammunition or we can take reserve? I think I'm going to go for veterancy. Honestly, veterancy is what we need just now, isn't it? Like we need to level up some of our recruits that we've got on the flanks. What did you want, Bowen? What do you want? We've got some points to use too. I guess we should probably just the determination now. Oh my god, we have no reservists. Holy crap. Okay, what was the debuffs here? Ammunition available, fewer items at shops, that's fine, we need reservists. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I guess we've just depleted them of that. Town square. Oh. I didn't realise I had that. Are these ours? These are ours. Quite a lot of money actually for that. I like it. Noble Estate, right? We do need another commander, don't we? Part of the game work. Only seen battles so far. It's kind of similar to Battle Brothers Blind. Yes, that's what I would say. It's very, very similar. Now, who do we want here? The names don't matter. It's more their skill set. So this guy is eager, loud. He's an equestrian. He's observant. Quite like that. Let's go for him. Oh, that's beefy. Jeez, that's good. An extra range, that would be so good on the Jaegers. I think I'm gonna go for it. Yeah. Shit, we need ammo. Oh shit, there's an ammo debuff, right? That was silly. Doesn't like to specialise, does he? No, no, I don't. You died, by the way, uniform. The plan was to replace you, and we're doing that right now. Uniformist Despair is now in. So that's good. Close the box. Yeah, I kind of don't want to. Bowen, did you decide what you wanted, by the way? Sorry if you did. There's a lot of chat there. You just want whatever. Right. Let's give you the Dragoons. Bow the Dragoons. I like it. Actually, firepower bonus for the Dragoons. That makes sense. We'll do that. Yeah, sorry. Sorry, mate. I was getting. I was using my own sprinkling. Pinkerton has leveled up. What are we getting here? Stamina, veterans getting army item, slot cost, army item cost, cover effectiveness, charge 10%. Stamina and veterans gave me this, please. We'll take that. Okay, a lot of recovering going on. Lamberto, hoping you're still here. You have level 5, so you can pick any path to go down. What are you fancying? SD, really, really enjoying it. I've actually struggled not to play it this week, and I ended up playing the sort of missions that come with the story, if you want to call it that. Still the first run. Still the first run SD, yes. I was actually playing a lot of Steel Division recently, by the way. I was trying to clean up the campaigns and finish them on German and Russian. I was really enjoying it. Okay, I'm not sure Lamberto is here. British Foot he wants to be. Right, is here. Right, there we go. We're going down the footpath then. You're no longer simple men. Pear Tree's Mad Lads have 4 points, so general. You can go cavalry, you can become an artillery, you can get British Foot, or we can wait and go Highland. What are you fancying? The Bright Ideas are still, well, in fact, are they not? Yeah, they're like maximum level. Wow. Okay. You guys are 8. Jesus. 5. Nutmeggers are the boys. We should probably try and get them some really good carbines. Like, really good carbines. So, carbines. 295. Very good for shooting. I just don't... Again, I've not played enough of the game to know, is it worth spending this money to upgrade the guns like that much? We do have that, which is excellent. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm not sure what the difference is. Your call, General. Make a decision based on your gut and nothing else. I'm really tempted to buy these carbines for the Nutmeggers. Jaeger rifles, that's tempting too. Maybe we invest in your boys' Toxic. Let's do it. The Jaeger boys here. So we're going to give them the Jaeger rifles. Very nice. Do we just remove this so that they're never in melee? I thought they might as well, right? Just purely shooting units. Cover effectiveness, casualties recovered, ammo consumption being down is massive. This I'm going to put on the Nutmeggers. Makes a lot of sense to me. Then, do you lads have like, no you don't have basics. I do need to get better bayonets though. Could recruit some units, what do we want? We could recruit one more. Have you played Sea Power at all? If not, I think Sea Power. I'm not actually sure. I don't think there's light infantry yet. I think it's just Jaegers, if I'm honest. I think I'm going to take these guys. It'd be nice having like a spare unit. That's what it feels like. Powder House. Maybe I should get some of these deployables. That'd be cool as well. Maybe that would be cool. For cannons. Let's spend some money on the Greek, the Biz Greek fire. Put that on them. Oh shit, we have to upgrade them or remove something. Take that off just now, put that on them. Let's try and save some money and equip that eventually. I think that's what we'll do. Right. Not much more to do for the time being. We have now got a full roster here, which is cool. So we've got warm muskets here from the Newt stats. I guess we'll just I think we want like morale recovery is probably not really going us. I feel like I should really put that on some charging cav. The Bright Ideas Brigade are kind of set up for shooting. The Nutmeggers, don't know. Put it on you lads. 8 charge, 5 melee. 8 charge, 5 melee. Let's go for that on you guys. That'll work. Liners, I try don't get shot enough to warrant it. I get what you're saying. Yeah, you're maybe not wrong. Maybe I put it in the 764th. Probably makes the most sense. Does make the most sense, I would say. Yeah, you're right. Thank you for that uniform. Keeping me steady. Right, we are done here. And we're going to go out on the open road. There's our battlefield here. I can't really resist it. So let's go there. Continue harvesting. Can't do anything there. That's just fantastic. We're going to get this encampment. And we're recovering almost to full, which is excellent. Will there be a fight here, I wonder? Sir, our scouts report an enemy force encamped across the river. Today marks a festival of some kind, and the men appear to be in high spirits, drunk, unguarded, and wholly unfit for battle. We may attempt to cross now and take them unawares. Improvised rafts or dinghies can be fashioned, though the risk is not small. We may be spotted mid. Oh god. Cross now with invest 72. Oh god. Let's go for that. Sir, boats were launched at first dark, and oh, there's the Washington crossing the Delaware. Move him back. All right, didn't know that uniform. Just into Act 2. No blind? Question mark. Damn. Let's first start. Okay, so we have got 2,000 men and 2 weapons. Dragoon swords, good, excellent. That was lovely. Valensky's Nutmeggers can get them. I think they've earned it. Oh, that was nice. Right, there is an outpost there. We don't need to go near them. It's encampments we want. So, don't really want to go near a fort. Convoy, we'll go up that way. Oh, there's a town. Not that we really have a reason to go. So let's just head up towards the convoy. Oh. Your Grace, a string of pack mules and carts have been intercepted their case. I think we'll just seize it again. I don't really want to spend any money. Well, we don't have money to spend actually. There's slums here and an encampment. Then we'll go grab the other encampment and we'll see what's what. Highland. Okay, we'll go for Highland for you, Pear Tree. Going to go Highland. We cannot help them. Oh shit, we did get 5% attrition. Shit on it. It will pop in here. Kind of pitiful looking town, honestly. And here, I don't know why they were so far down, but there we go. Sell. Sell. Again, we're just getting a bit more money in the bank. Might give us options further down the line. I don't think there's anything here we want to do though. Yeah, I think we're just heading out. Yep, right. So where is this? Because I don't want to... Okay, it's up the top. So we could probably go this way and get the encampments done, I would say. We'll go by these slums. Slums, I would say, aren't always the most positive of events. Your Grace, the townfolks here bear us no love, though they do not raise arms. Their glares are sharp and their silence suspect. Our scouts report that word may soon reach the enemy headquarters of our presence. We may attempt to pay the locals for their silence, though no promise binds their tongues. Alternatively, the men speak of raising the place to ensure nothing is passed along, but such cruelty would not be forgotten, and some in our ranks may desert and protest. So we can pay for their silence, 84. Raise the settlement. I think we'll pay for their silence here. They've been sensible, it says. Right, here we can go battlefield and then see what's on the way to the town. We only need one more encampment though, which is kind of exciting. One more encampment. There's an army. How big? 16,000. Jeez. Okay, and we can't do anything. To your posts. Oh, we've been ambushed by 12,800 men. Great. Right, you guys have very crap weapons, but I don't entirely know if we can change it. Okay, apparently not. Right, Redcoat recruits here. These guys aren't named, are they? They're not named. So at level 5 we can have them become anything. I think I'm going to go for Highland Foot again. Just feels right. Okay, Biz wants to get them, so that's great. Fight more, loot more, killing power, more fight, more loot, more killing. Yeah, Biz, just remember, make sure you use our loaded, that is formerly known as CD keys link. If someone types !loaded, the link will pop up. It's the way to do it. The way to be. Right, I want to make sure everyone is as best. Can we upgrade the cav? We can. We can go light dragoons or go British dragoons. Might go for light dragoons. No, I can't. I can only go British dragoons. I might get light dragoons here. Again, they're not named, so we'll see what happens. Biz, you do that, you're literally putting food on the table, you know. Should probably get them better bayonets, really. Right. Oh shit! What do those do? So Pear Tree's Mad Lads wants to go Highland, and we need one more veterancy for that, which is a little bit poo. We've just been ambushed here, haven't we? Can't move away from that. Nope, we cannot move away. Well, this is not as bad. That's oh jeez. Okay, it's pretty okay. Yeah, what Blind said, guys. I'm gonna have to actually go and refill this bad boy. I will be right back. Savor the battle that is coming before us. Right. Okay, what we got? I didn't really pay to. I need to start looking at army comps more. I've not seen much cannons yet. No cannons? Interesting. No cannons. This is going to be a hotbed here. Tempted to put our cannons in here front and centre, and then some good shooting units here. So you guys are very good at shooting, aren't you? You're not one of our best units. 85. 65. 96. Oh yeah, Jaegers in there would be great. Then we can have our cannon and accompany them. Where's our cannon again? Right there. Right, and then we have the Royal Scots, Kyle's Woke Brigade. They can go up the left, maybe take up position there. That'd be nice. Yeah, that'll work. They can go up and take position there. Nutmeggers can accompany them. Got some Highland Foot here and Lamberto's Lions. I think we'll maybe move them up here and keep them behind this hill. I think that's meant to be a hill anyway. Von Randolski is going to stay with the sort of centre. We have the Bright Ideas and the Provincial Cavalry. I think they can stay behind the hill. The British Supply can go there. And then we have Redcoat Recruits, which are going to hang out on the left. So, yeah, that'll work. The Byzantine Greek Fire Gang. Or do we move up even further? I mean, they've ambushed us, so I would assume that they are going to have to come to us, right? Like, assume. You're going to go there. You lads are good shooters, so we're going to put you there. And then our Jaegers, the Toxic Dells, are going to go there. That works. You can go to here. Red Coat Recruits can just take up position on the fence. It's the right flank sort of secured, I think. So they're all moving. We have Pear Tree's Mad Lads and Lamberto's Lions. I think the plan was for them to be on the sort of lower side of the hill. Highland Foot can come up and just sort of hang back here. You two are hiding behind the hill, and then the flank here. 1, 2 of you are going to move up to the fence line. He's Nutmeggers in the rear. Right, there we go. Are they coming to us? Yes, they are. Excellent. Looking forward to actually seeing the Jaegers do some damage with like a decent gun, because we'd basically give them, like, quite honestly, some shite muskets. Can you lads move up a tiny bit more, and then we will unnumber. So we're not miles away from being able to shoot here. And you lads can move to here. You lads, balls to it, let's go to the woods. 30% cover, we can do better than that. Let's do that. You boys can run. Right, there we go. Hoping they're going to come to us. Really am. Wow, the Jaeger's range with like an actual decent gun is pretty incredible. Like compared to what it was before. There we go. Right, they're looking like this might be where the engagement begins right here. So the cannons are about to be able to fire at them, which is obviously great. Put you lads in there like so. Von Randowski can go here. So you boys have fired a volley, 20 kills, not bad. Reloading. I think we'll just continue firing at the sharpshooters. Interesting. Bit of a duking it out here. They have no cover bonus, we obviously have a cover bonus. We'll fire at them again, then we'll retreat. Keep waiting to see if they charge us, which is obviously not what we want. Fire at them. Ooh, ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Let's fire at them, then we'll run. Lovely. Right, run, run boys. Retreat, hit retreat. Here they come. Oh yeah, these guys have got the... What about that? Kind of tempted to... I'm kind of really tempted to just charge them or two cavalry here. Oh fuck! Just not paying attention to that at all. Bollocks. I'm very tempted to pull them back to this fence and then have these lads be here. Right, they're retreating, so that's good. You can do that, and then can you fire? You can't fire. Right, back we go. Back to the centre. Good, good. These guys are fire. We're going to move them up and hopefully fire through the gap here. This boy's going to do some shooting in a second, I guess. Very nice fire in there. I like it. Got some lovely volleys going out there, honestly. Let's get you boys in there, and let's get you boys in there. Lovely. Red coat recruits are going to go here and prepare. Don't want to get too caught away in the charge here, if I'm honest. So let's get you boys there, get you boys here. Just need them to maybe not even break, but like question what they were doing. Here, boys here doing a great job, and they are coming back, so we will move up here. Decent amount of cover here. They have decided against charging us. Interesting. 65. 65, so a decent amount of cover here. We can definitely at least hold them up. The Highland Foot can move up, bring them to here. They can run. You boys can, you know what, wheel round. You boys need to not get carried away here. Turn it around. Turn it around. We'll rear charge them here if we can. And you boys get in melee and do that. Randowski can move in closer. You boys fire at them. And you know what? Let's get the melee in. There we go. Beautiful. Right. Lesky's Nutmeggers. As much as I want to charge you here, there's not really an opportunity. Let's bring you over here very quickly. We can maybe try and intercept this. That's Highland Foot they've just charged, which I would say, in theory, should not be a good move for them. Okay, at the moment we did lose our cavalry to a rout. Pull you back, get you some rest. Boys can hopefully fire at them just shortly. Hope. Can you fire? Yeah, fire. Lovely. Right, beautiful. Shattered. That's what we're here for. Move you lads to here. Cannons are still firing at them. These lads can move up. We're going to hopefully use them to take some of the pressure off. I think here we are going to just charge them. Beautiful. That's what we wanted. We don't need them to do anything else other than reform.
Well, hello
Benny!
there.
My favourite way to play this game is to have a British army with no British people in it.
That's a that's a very good sub message. I've got a lot of time for that. I get it. They are firing like hell. Right, Highland Foot, we're going to move you up and hopefully get a volley off and then we'll charge. Maybe move you to here and get a better position. Their right is basically collapsed. We're going to move the recruits up. Jaegers have honestly done pretty well here. You lads can limber and then we'll try and get them moved around, and then you boys can, you know what, let's go charge them. Right here we're about to clear this up. You boys can move up here. Peartree's mad lads are fighting these hussars and it's not going fantastically actually. Let's see how this plays out. Toxic Devil Jaegers can move up and recover the flank. You boys can come this way. Randowski's going to come here. Our left flank here has been heroic, these lads. We've not been able to fully utilise Walensky's nutmeggers, but we'll do what we can. Back in the day. I mean, it kind of was buzz, especially in this period. There was a lot of use of mercenaries, wasn't there? Can't be too excitable here. I need to fire that way. Walensky's lads are going to come this way, and we are going to absolutely balls to the walls. Oh, wow, didn't need to do that there. It's kind of frustrating. Maybe we move you up the gap here. Shooting here, it seems to have gotten behind us. Don't like that one bit. One Randowski's running, I think. You boys can move up to the wooded area. You boys can move up this way. You boys have routed them, so you can definitely earn a breather. Let's do that. Kind of want to run them down, but I know it's also silly to do so. You boys are going to come this way. And we'll hopefully rout them. Should be a bit of a bloodbath for us, I hope. We're going to move our boy in closer just to give some mad shout outs. You boys can stop there. You boys can come this way. Maybe we'll actually route them here. Napoleonic Wars. Right, Walensky's nutmeggers have once again got themselves into a spot of bother by being overzealous in the charge. Very fitting to the name of their who they're named after, essentially. Move you lads up. The Woke Brigade have done very well. We are going to pull them back to this hedgerow if we can. Don't want to take too many more casualties there. Ammo's going to move up. Biz and Co can move up as well. Peartree's mad lads are going to chill at the rear a bit because they've done a lot of work. Quite a few units here that are retreating. Including Walensky's nutmeggers actually. That's so cool. This isn't good because these guys can't actually melee. I guess we're going on their bright ideas, but this is a bit of a mess now. It's kind of descending into just absolute chaos here. Less collapsing in places, it's doing fine on others. Shoutouts to the Royal Scots, man. They've been absolutely staunch here in their defence. Would you like one more volley off there? C'est la vie. Spill you lads and try and get a volley into them, see if we can rout them. Bit of a messy battle this actually. It really is. Peartree's mad lads can probably get a volley in there if we organise this well enough. You boys can form up. We'll get you over here. You boys can come up here. You boys go that way. You boys go that way. Right. Boys get a breather. Von Randowski's going to come over here. Probably charge him into these hussars actually, if I'm honest. So let's wait. Maybe it would break them permanently. And there's one unit left, which is these lads. Hoping we can get a volley into them and they just decide, maybe this isn't for us. A few units are flirting with the idea of coming back. Hopefully that does not come to anything. The Woke Brigade are going to move up and we are going to fire volleys if we can. They have taken 600 casualties. They've got a 0.5 KD. Of course you can, General, yes. Very nice volley there. You moving up. You moving up. A few lads here, and a very long line just to skirmish in them if they do decide they're coming back. I think once we get these guys with 1 or 2 more volleys, I think they're out of here. Taking quite a bit of damage, which is nice. I'm going to try and actually be a bit of a naughty boy here, move them right round to the flank. Once we can. Being almost full cover. I'm sure everything is funny up here. It's your call, mate. You tell me what one you want, and I will I'll do my best to make it show. I love here that our commander's the one running down. They just came back. No, they're not. Came back. That's good. This unit has right a few of our units though, which I don't have a lot of time for. Royal Scots firing volleys for days there. Very impressive. Move them up a bit. There we go. I like Pear Tree's Crodies. What's the meaning behind that? It's about the cavalry that's nearby. You absolutely do. 2 units. Next volley, I think they're breaking, and that'll be them done. 2 volleys coming out. I think they'll be done after that. Come on, lads. Booyaka shot. That was a hard battle. Oh, that's them done. There is unfortunately a 13k army over there. We've got some decent enough loot. Did we get money and ammunition? Did we take reservists? For veteran. I'm going to go for veterans actually. Right, how much is this going to cost us? I wonder. Excellent. Look at all these promotions that we're desperately needing. In a big, big way. We're going to do that. And we're going to do that. Oh, that's expensive. I think we'll go... So what did you want exactly? Crodies. Pear Tree's Crodies. Pear Tree's Crodies. Now they're level 6, so you can go for whatever you want here. Are you still set on Highland, or are you like, what's the vibe here, Pear Tree? Forgot about cav shooting over infantry, though. It's kind of. I did not know that uniform. That is incredibly useful. So there's no friendly fire for cavalry that's flying over the top of infantry. Highland sound cool. Okay, Highland it is. We're beginning the journey down the Highland way. Right, Van Heist is leveled up. Elusive, kind of. That's what it feels like it has to be. Makes the most sense. Provincial cavalry here's leveled up. We don't really have a name for them. I think we're going to push this way. It makes the most sense. Jaegers done a lot better now that they have actual 2 POs. Provincial. Got you. Understood. Benny's Bastards. I like it. The Benny's Bastards. What a great name for a unit. That's fantastic. Anyone else level up here? I'm sure there's a quick way of telling. Redcoat recruits. 2 experience, so we could make them a cavalry. Try to figure out if we want another cannon though. Not entirely sure we do. That's pretty good. Right, I don't really want to go up there when they're up there causing problems, but they are moving away, so we'll maybe try and just like nip in whilst they're not there, I guess. And here we're gonna go for do us. Okay, right, we're here. Anyway. So, it doesn't seem terrible. We need to sell that because there's nothing else for it. A diamond pendant. Pitch high price so no one comes asking. Interesting. Trash full of cans. Drake's a nonce, is he not? Please tell me if I'm wrong. Pretty sure he is though. Item cost, it's cheaper to buy items. Hessian Musketeers. It's kind of tempting. Oh, excellent. Oh, that's tempting. Heavy saddles. I feel like that was more important than just balancing the books there. Okay. Quartered musket balls. Musket balls scored with deep slits, giving them a steadier spin. Damn. Increased accuracy, increased range. That is excellent. Imagine that in Jaegers. Or do we upgrade these? Get one of them. Go take that. Grenade. Oh. It's going to cost us minus 484. I'll do it. I'm going to go in here and have to make decisions, I guess. So Earthworks, excellent. Who else is good at shooting? 47 there. The bright ideas are pretty good, but... 6 and 2, so they're the same. Don't really want to waste that on yourselves. Real and stamina, I guess. Probably makes the most sense, but we also have the lumber chest. Do you increase their reload? I'll put that on there then. It's a better item, basically. I think I would swap that. I have swapped it now. Okay. Yeah, still got the iron £10 howitzer. I can't see past that now. Loading guns. No, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. Didn't I get more recruits? Are they just on like bullshit weapons? I actually bought these for these lads. So I think what we're going to do is that, and then... Oh, that's for... Oh, okay. I think I'll go in the Jaegers. That works for me. Extra range. Slightly less ammo, that's fine. Right, we've got 3 cavalry. I like it. I do not know about cannons, if I'm honest. It's just very slow. Wait, what was that? Press the button to the left. Ah. Ah, shit. Okay, nice. Thank you. Thank you for that. I kind of want to give them an Earthworks. Like that. Right, I think we're done here. Outpost. Encampments and convoys we need. So I think I'm going to try and head this way. Shit. 13,000. They're coming for me. I would like one more turn of recovery, I guess. Another battle in the hands. subs. I think baggage training. I mean, it makes sense. Okay, we have the Battle of Marksul here. So you don't see recruits anymore, do you? Unfortunately. Damn. Damn. I think this might be the last battle tonight. I'm actually very tired. Didn't realise. Again, just to remind you all, if anyone is watching is like, damn, I need to buy this game. I'm really enjoying it. There's a link to our Loaded page. If you're watching on YouTube, either live or on catch-up, if you go to the description, there is still a Loaded link in there. If you buy any game through that, in particular in this case, it would be obviously Master of Command. You support the channel at no cost to your own pocket. Right, I don't want to be too sort of fancy here, so I think we might just bring like you four lads up the left. Left seems to be where a lot of the combat's kicking off. 120. Yeah, it does have legs. I can't really say I've fully tested them yet, but there is definitely legs indeed. Benny's Bastards, I love that. Pardon me. Bright Eyes Brigade were pretty good last time as well, and they have Lamberto's Lion, so they're going to go here and they're just going to be advancing as fast as they can. On the flank, we'll do a quick pause just to get everyone up. So there's some nice fence lines here that I think we'll try and use. You guys are going to go over. We need to get across this river. I feel like if we can fight them around this hill, then that's pretty good terrain, right? Subfaction have like 3 to 5 achievements. Plus units of non-British. That is funny. Oh shit, they're actually coming. I probably need to be a little more reserved here with my move order. So the Greek Fire is going to go there. Highland Foot there. Oh, excuse me, Benny's Barsters can go there. And then the Jaegers can go probably here. The Highland Foot just behind. You lads here. Something Greek Fire's fine. Supply train's going there. Right here. I feel like Pear Trees and Lambertos are just going to like constantly fight together. It's going to be the way of these things. You go there. Recruits can go there. Right, this is looking okay. Playing the British with no British people. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny. Benny's Barsters can go there. You lads can stay here. Byzantine Greek Fire, Cannon Lumber. With firing at the Jaegers. We've got 3 kills, an elusive 3 kills on our opening volley with the cannons. Great stuff. I think Benny's Bastards might be ready to charge here. Get an opportunity. Like, you lads, let's get you running because we actually need to take the hill. You boys are going to sort of come around the back a bit more. You boys are going to go there and we're going to see if we can whip around them on the left. When the left start folding. Everyone else is kind of defensive posturing, really. Lovely valley there with the Royal Scots. The Woke Brigade hopefully about to do the same. As these nutmeggers living quietly until we get them around the flank. Check a little side fire. Okay. These Jaegers are really closing with us, which I didn't really expect at all. What's our plan? Somewhat tempted to charge them. There's some recruits here in case we need to quickly fill a gap. You boys are doing a great job firing there, I like it. Okay. There we go. Gonna run them a little bit, but not extensively. Oh man, sorry lads, I'm very tired. Some lovely side volleys going out there. We'll be depleting their morale. Get over here. Jaegers are doing a great job. The battlements and the new rifles are making a huge difference to them. I'm going to get some new ammo as well, especially with the range bonus. As long as they do not try to melee charge me. That's the... It's going to change the way I'm enjoying this. That's a little bit closer. If cavalry here too. I didn't have cavalry on the go there. That'd be more interesting. Shouts to the Jaegers. What a difference it's made actually equipping them well. Damn. Excellent, they're retreating. Nice volleys going out there. Here we're going to bring these guys here and just move them ever slightly. Just keep firing like you're doing. You go there, move Randolphski up. Right, left flank. Just to have more or less completely collapsed. We're going to charge them. The two of you are going to do that. You're going to go here. Hopefully Valinsky's Nutmeggers are going to clean this up. Does look very positive, I have to say. About to break. These two lads should be almost ready to fire. Right, they're shattered, that's what we want. Recruits to move. Why not? Why not? So the cannons definitely do have ammo. I know we're sort of, I won't go as far as to say debating it, but you know what I mean. I was here duking it out nicely. Over here we are trying to clear up. So let's move to here. Let's move to here. Cavalry, who I've put in a hell of a shift already. 419 kills to no deaths. I'm not gonna focus on the no deaths part just now, but it's obviously pretty huge for how integral they've been to some of the front line plans. These bastards are just getting tired. We'll try and rest them just now. The Jaegers are not doing too hot. Oh, I just misclicked in a bad way. Shit, that was my... Oh no. That was my commander in the combat there. Randolphski is in fact fleeing the field. Her Jaegers are in fact not looking hot. They've just punched through our middle. Bollocks. Oh no. Let's see. Middle's collapsed. General is right in the field. The right is not looking too hot, it has to be said. I think if we bring you lads in and start firing, it may be a bit different thought. I'll try and wheel you. And I think we're going to bayonet and get stuck in because we can't really afford the right to collapse. So we've won the left. I'd say we're winning the right as we speak, but not necessarily convincingly. Not ideal. Stop running down here. I'm going to lose some units. That's what I really don't want, especially not cannons, man. I think Benny's bastards. I'm going to go over here and charge. The lads are going to go over here. And I think we're going to charge the Hussars there. They're kind of pinning us a bit. Overly hot here. Moves up if we can. Just completely cleared out our centre. There's almost nothing we can do. Fire them, I think we're get stuck in. Let's go. Lovely, it's quite a good charge actually. Right, this whole flank's collapsing, so that's obviously great. Oh, no way, no, brilliant. So I would say now that they've won the right, we've won the left. It's not that if your hands are going to get stuck in the bayonets. It's just not my style. Even when I play Total War or whatever, I don't enjoy like bayonet and like I've bought a lot of decent weapons. I guess I'm just trying to use them. Oh no, don't charge, please. I need to shoot, not charge. Can you boys fire? I hope. We have some cav here. Move them over there. They've routed, but again, we needed these boys to sit here and absorb an absolute colossal amount of damage, and that's what they've done. Go for cavalry here. I think we might look to try and envelop here. Enemy are like boys. Yeah, I mean, I've got some units that are built for melee charging. So, for example, these guys are semi-built. I think the Wolf Brigade are very much built. That was what I had in mind when I equipped them. It's not a complete wrong way. Not ideal. You boys are quite well rested. Let's get you over here. We're one of our sort of more reserve units. Some of the units shattered, which belongs to them. That's that one. So you guys are going to march over here now. Take your time with that. Same here, right. That's a win. I'm just going to take the win because this was an unexpected fight. Oh. I'm up the pain, whatnot. 800 is not terrible. There's ammunition. What do we need? I think I'm just going to go for simple money here. I'll do. Flank. Well, there's definitely been some casualties in the go here. There's no doubt in my mind about that, and it's obviously getting quite costly to replenish. But guys, I think I am going to finish there for the night. Guys, if you have been watching on YouTube, there are still units here that need to be named. They are scattered throughout the army. If anyone is watching either right now or in the comments, if you just leave me a request basically for what unit you want, when I get the opportunity I will make it so. Yeah, I'm going to quickly level up these lads. So Pinkerton's got quite a mixed bag. Go for Defiant. The Spare. Uniform is Spare. Flank and fire damage. Cover effect is supposed to place twice as quick. That's excellent. We're going with that. Wow. Damn. Okay. Right, other than that, guys, we're going to finish up there. Again, thank you to everyone that's watching this on YouTube. I'm really enjoying this game, struggling not to pick it up and play it in my spare time. It's been a bit of a challenge on that front, but we ball, we ball. Other than that, guys, thank you for your patronage, your viewership on the YouTubes, and we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.